Reading spooky stories for all 50 states. Today we're talking about Arizona. If you follow the dirt road south of Kingman down towards the Colorado River, you'll find a narrow, dry gorge known as the Slaughterhouse Canyon. The real name is Luana's Canyon. Today it's just dusty rock, brittle plant, and the sound of wind echoing off the cliffs. But in the mid-1800s, this canyon was home to a small mining camp, a few cabins, a corral, and one terrible story that locals still whisper. The legend says that a young woman named Luana lived there with her husband and children. He was a prospector, one of hundreds who had come west chasing gold, and every few weeks he'd leave to hunt or trade supplies. One summer, the husband didn't come back. Days stretched into weeks, then months. With no food and no help from the nearest camp, Luana and her children began to starve. When the cries of hunger turned to silence, she finally broke. When rescuers arrived weeks later, they found a horrifying scene. Luana wandering through the canyon, covered in blood, holding what was left of her children. She'd lost her mind. They buried the remains in a shallow grave near the dry riverbed and left the canyon deserted. To this day, locals say that on still nights when the wind dies down and the moon rises over the canyon rim, you can still hear Luana screaming, a raw, echoing sound that carries for miles through the desert. Campers who've stayed overnight say it starts softly, almost like crying, and then builds until it sounds like a woman howling in grief. A few who have gone looking for the site report these strange details: the sound of footsteps following them through the gravel, the strong, sudden smell of iron and decay in certain spots, and sometimes a single handprint smeared in red dust on their car or tent when they leave. Those who live nearby, ranchers and desert hikers, say the canyon just feels wrong. It's unnaturally quiet, as if the air itself is waiting for something. Even the birds avoid flying over it. Luana's Canyon is real and people still visit it. There are no official signs, no tour guides, no historic marker, just an empty desert road and the knowledge of what's said to have happened there. Historians say there's no written record of the woman or the killings, but that doesn't stop the locals from believing it. They say grief doesn't disappear. It just seeps into the land. And if you stand there long enough, surrounded by nothing but wind and stone, you'll understand why they never built anything there again. That was Arizona. If you guys liked the video, please like and comment. If you want your state put on the list to go next, please put it in the comments below. And if you have any spooky stories you'd like to share with me, please DM me. I'm going to read them all after my 50 state series. Thanks for watching.